I have not finished a book in over a week and that just can't do, so we've got to do something about that. Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have got to get out of the reading slump that has consumed my life. I haven't finished a book in over a week, which for me, no, they take me like 1 or 2 days. One day, if it's really good and I got free time. But I haven't finished a book in over a week. I feel like I'm in such a reading slump. I feel like I'm in a bit of a life slump in general. So today's going to be a spoiler-free reading vlog where we try and get out of my reading slump. The first thing we are going to do is finish my current read. I'm going to just show you this book and you can tell me why you think it's taken me over a week to read it. A 1,000 pages. The book's good, but it's not helping the slump. This is The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I read most of this in my latest reading vlog, but I'm on page 754 and there is just under 1,000 pages. So I have like 230-ish pages left of this book and I want it done. I'm enjoying the book, I'm having a good time, but I haven't picked anything up in a few days. I would like to finish this because I want the sense of accomplishment that you get when finishing a book, especially a big book, and also I just feel like I've been reading it for so long that if I don't do it soon, it's going to start to affect my enjoyment of the book. This is like an epic adventure story, which when I heard, I was very worried, concerned, because that is not my thing, but Stephen King has done it again with this, and I really can tell the influence of Peter Straub's writing in here as well. This is a really good book. It's not dragging. It was dragging at a few points, but there is definitely enough plot to keep it going for this long. I love long books. The fact it's long is not the problem, but it is the reason it's taking me a while to read. So today it is currently like about to be 3 p.m. already and I haven't read anything again. Don't know why, but we're going to change that today. I'm on page 754 at the time of starting this vlog. I have no plans today other than to get, I think my goal should be 100 pages today, because I know I can read more than 100 pages in a day, but let's start with an achievable goal. So I need to be on at least page 854 by the next time I check in with you guys. Okay, that is going to be my goal. So what I'm going to do is go make some food, go take the dogs out in the garden to play, and put the audiobook on of this book because I really like the audiobook. And that is how I'm going to read my first 100 pages of the day. Okay, that sounds like a plan. I will be back. I will be back when I've done that because I will do that. We will be successful and we will kick this reading slump. Okay, I'll be back. So I've read just over 100 pages today, which is the most I've read in quite a while. So I'm very, very happy. I'm feeling very motivated. Even just starting this video and knowing that I'm going to film a video with you guys about reading gives me motivation to pick up the book and get me out of the slump, you know. So this is going to be a fun and creative way to get out of it. Like, I'm feeling excited to read because I want to update you guys, and I think that is a very special tool that I have, so thank you very much for being here. Anyway, I have like 140 pages left of this book, so I don't want to say I'm going to finish it tonight because I'm very tired and I need some sleep, but my aim will be to finish it tomorrow, because I don't have too much going on tomorrow and I'm enjoying this book and I want to see how it resolves. And then that's also a big book I finished. It's an achievement and it will give me that like accomplished feeling, if that makes any sense. If you're not a reader, this sounds absolutely insane, but I feel like other readers will understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think I'm going to read a little bit more and then go to bed and I'll finish it up tomorrow. Good morning. If you can hear weird noises behind the camera, there are 2 dogs there. I do apologise. This house is infested with them. I am very tired. Would you like to know why? Because I stayed up last night and I did finish this book. I know I said I wasn't going to because I was tired, but it got really, really good. And I wanted to know how it was going to end. And I actually really liked the ending. King's books, I know he's co-written this, which has helped him. They go one of 2 ways with the endings. He is infamous for taking crazy turns for the endings that end up leaving readers hating it. This didn't happen. I loved this ending. One thing I will say about this book, This is something I've noticed from Stephen King before. I haven't read anything from Peter Straub too, but now you might want to be wary of him for this too. Don't get too attached to your favourite characters. These two men are diabolical with what they have done with making me fall in love with characters, and then either they die or they're injured so bad you think they're dead for a good part of the book. So you get the heartbreak of thinking they're dead anyway. And then they might tease you with thinking, oh my gosh, they're alive. Oh my gosh, that's not a spoiler because it's multiple characters that it happened to. Oh my god. My heart was broken. My dog thinks that I'm talking to her, but I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, all that being said, a book finished. I'm going to rate this 3.5 stars. I really liked it. It is not my favourite from King, although I have tended to like the books he's co-written with other people. I really like Sleeping Beauties. I liked Wendy's Button Box. I can't remember if I've read any other books he's co-written. Anyway, yeah, all that being said, I enjoyed it. I'm going to rate it 3.5 stars. Not his strongest work, definitely not his weakest work. It felt a little bit long a couple times, and I wasn't absolutely obsessed, but I really liked it. I will absolutely be reading Black House, the second one. I kind of want to pick it up now, not in this video, and not for at least a few books, because I'm not picking up another 1,000-page book when I'm still in a slump, because I don't think I'm... It would be a bit ambitious to say that I am out of it already. I really want to read it soon, but I'm trying to read King's books mainly in publication order because of so many references to other books he makes throughout his books. And you'd think because this one was co-written it wouldn't happen. This has so many Dark Tower connections that I've picked up. This is not the first time I've been in this world. I didn't realise that until someone pointed it out to me in the... book club that I'm in, because this is, I can't remember if I told you guys or if I told you in my last video where I started this, but I run 2 book clubs. One's a regular book club where we can read anything. One is a Stephen King book club where we are reading every single one of his books in publication order. I'm going to link both of them down below. If you would like to join the read along for this book or any of King's books, feel free to join that one. If you want to join my book club for any book, join that one. But it has been so fun reading this with a few other people, because a couple other people have already started it. There's like 300-ish members, and they're so much smarter than me. They point out so many things that I've missed, and I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah, you're right. And they're like, oh, where have we seen this before? And I was like, oh, where have we seen this before? What? Oh my god, yeah. Like, I think I'm getting theories and I'm like, oh, let me put this theory in. None of them have been right. But it's been so much fun to read this with other people. It is a chunky book, but it is a good one. I don't know what I want to read next. I have a couple ideas. I think I'm going to take a look on my shelves, flip through the first pages of a few books, and we will decide, and I'll get back to you once I've figured it out. I have the perfect idea of what to read next. I feel like one of the best ways to get out of a reading slump is reread a comfort series or read your favourite series. You guys, it is finally time. My favourite series from childhood, my comfort series, the best series ever, the final book in the Phase 3 trilogy is out. This is book 18 in the Skullduggery Pleasant series, a series I started when I was a child and I've continued reading as an adult. I reread the entire series pretty much once a year, and this is the final book in the trilogy that comes after the time jump. So it's all one big series, but it's split into different parts, and I'm kind of scared that this might be the last book in this series. There's been no confirmations of if there will be more or if there won't be any more. It's kind of just hanging in the balance. Derek Landy, please give me answers. Thing is, this could go one of 2 ways for my reading slump. I could devour this book and love it so much, and it will spark that love of reading and be like, oh my gosh. Or the ending of this could break my heart and I won't want to touch another book. But I can't put off reading this any longer. It came out like 2 weeks ago, I think, and for most of that, I was trying to finish off The Talisman, and now I have no excuse not to start this. I'm scared. It's A Soul Full of Shadows. It is, I think, 460-ish pages. I don't want to check in case I spoil the ending. And this series needs no more explanation. If you've been on my page even once before, I've probably mentioned it in every video ever. I don't know if I want to read this physically or on audio, because I really like the audios, but like, this is a book I've never read before in the series, so maybe I would read it physically. But I feel like if I audio listen, I can listen to it slower than I normally would and drag it out, because although this video is to stop a reading slump, I'm gonna have no problem reading this book. I want to savour it. Like, I'm scared this will be the end and I don't want it to be. We have so many threads that need wrapping up though, so I don't know how it even could be. Either way, A Soul Full of Shadows by Derek Landy will be the next book I read. Obviously, it's book 18 in a series, so I can't really tell you anything, but it is a low fantasy series set in Ireland. There's magic, there's a talking skeleton, and it is how I got my humour. My humour and sarcasm was built on this. It's Irish humour, it's British humour, it's so sarcastic and just so good. It makes me laugh out loud and it never fails to make me smile, so I think this is the best thing to read, and I need to stop procrastinating and just get started now, and we'll see which way this goes. It is now the next morning, and last night I read 179 pages of this book. I'm conflicted. I'm having a good time. It feels like I'm out of my slump. It feels like I want to read this whole thing. But I think that's just because this is new content in my favourite series ever. I'm very worried for, like, when this ends. I'm going to be so sad, but also, am I ever going to want to pick up another book again? I don't know, but that is not going to stop me from finishing this. I do have work later today, so definitely not going to finish the whole thing today. Although I say that and then you never know, I could stay up till 3 AM. But yeah, I'm not even halfway through yet. I've got like 300 pages left to read, so I'm going to try and drag it out, but I just want to devour it. It is so much fun getting new content in this world. Absolutely not. I can't believe what I just read. I have this much left of the book, and this scene I just read. I need to take a break from this book because my heart can't handle what has just happened. Better not be true. This better be some sort of trick. Some cruel joke. Hello. I'm feeling a lot saner than I did in the last clip, and it's been a day since I last spoke to you. We have a lot to catch up on, so let's just talk about it. The emotional damage this book put me through. I actually don't want to get emotional again right now. So, I finished A Soul Full of Shadows. I don't want to cry. It really is that deep. If you're not a reader watching this, first of all, hi, I didn't expect to see you here, but also you probably think I feel insane, but I feel like other readers will totally get how I'm feeling right now when their favourite series from childhood is potentially over. I finished this book, and I, of course, rated it 5 stars. There were so many scenes that broke my heart. We had so many characters that we hadn't seen in a while coming back for little cameos, which doesn't seem good for this book being over. Like, there's a good chance now because we're wrapping up all these little things, but I don't want this story to be over ever. Derek Landy, you must be immortal and continue forever. Oh my god, 5 stars. It was so good, but it was so emotional. And whenever I do something like this, I'm probably, if you watch my reading wrap up next month, I'm probably going to start the series all over again, because I don't want this world to be over, so we got to go back to the beginning. But that's not what I'm going to do in this video. Yeah, 5 stars. It's arguably not the best book in the series, but every book in this series for me is 5 stars anyway. It made me very emotional, and we're going to move on because, yeah, I don't want to talk more about that because I'm going to get sad. I then went on to work a night shift last night into the early hours of this morning. I say early hours, 7 a.m, not too early. Earlier than I normally finish. Anyway, I won't tell you too much about my job because if you're not new here, you're probably fed up of it. I'm so lucky to do the job that I do, and sometimes I do night shifts a couple nights a week, and I'm very blessed that that tends to mean a lot of reading time. I actually filmed a how much I read on a night shift video for TikTok, so I actually have the stats here. I read the remaining 152 pages of this book. I finished at 1 a.m. Then I started. Okay, this is a series that it looks like I'm finally going to be finishing again. This video should have been a finishing series I'm in the middle of vlog. I was going to film one of those after this one, but I'm not going to have any series left. I absolutely am, but like I'm reading all the priorities right now. Anyway, Love Arranged by Lauren Asher. This is the third and final, I believe, book in this trilogy. I love everything Lauren Asher writes. This series has not been my favourite of hers, but it's still been super good and super fun. This one is, I think it's like nearly 600 pages. This trilogy is a lot longer than her other books. They've all been like nearly 600 pages, I think, but I have really enjoyed them. This one, okay, I've got the Kindle app on my phone. I got to page 278. I was reading all night. I had such a good shift. I didn't have much to do, so I was reading. That's only 52% of the way in, but we read another half a book last night. This slump is going, guys. We're not quite, I don't want to jinx it and say we're quite out of it yet, because I also don't want to end this video just yet, but pretty good. I keep getting interrupted by my own thoughts. This time, I just heard a whine at the door. Let's see what dog's here. We have a little guest. Knocked my camera down. This is my little shadow custard. Have you come? I know what she wants. She wants me to come OUT with her because I had a night shift. I've been asleep all day, so she ain't seen me, and she is my little shadow. Anyway, we were talking about Love Arranged. I'm having such a good time. It was such a cute beginning of this book, and it's now still so good, but I really like the way they met and had their miscommunication, which was a valid miscommunication. But our main guy's running for mayor, and he needs to be in a fake relationship because he's not looking ideal, but he's the good guy. For some reason, the bad guy's winning. Wonder what that reflects. Totally not real life. Anyway. And then we have our main girl that they have a history with, but people aren't aware of the history. There's rivals between the families, and they decide it's a good idea for them to pretend to be in a relationship. To boost his ratings, she also has motives too, but I won't tell you what they are. And it's just really good and really fun, and I love the way he talks about her in a monologue. It's so good. It's Jill BOV. I'm pretty sure the audiobook is duet narration as well, if you're an audiobook girly. It's on Kindle Unlimited. What more could you want? Miss Lauren Asher slays every time, and I'm having such a good time with this book. I feel like a real test for a reading slump with me is to read a contemporary romance. It's the genre I probably read least of, other than like I don't read at all like classics. I don't really read lit fic, but out of my main genres, contemporary romance is one I read the least of. It's going to tend to be some kind of sapphic romance if I do read one. So I actually don't think I've read, I think this is my first contemporary romance of the year that's not been a dark romance or a sapphic romance. So Lauren Asher really does it for me. She's one of the authors that will get me to read this genre, and I will really love it. I've been rambling for way too long, and I'm going to have to cut so much out of this clip because a lot of it is just me breaking to yawn because I just woke up. But with all that being said, I think I'm going to continue Love Arranged, and I guess I'll see you later. I don't know how to end off this clip, but I'll see you in a sec. I'm joined by my sidekick. Oh, okay. Rude. I haven't read anything in a couple days, and that is not because of the slump. It's literally because I worked all day Saturday, come home and crashed. Woke up, worked all day Sunday, come home and crashed. I've woken up today on Monday, and I'm ready to read. I've got some stuff to do until about 1 PM, and then I think my goal for today is going to be to finish up Love Arranged, because I think to really prove I'm out of my slump, I need to finish a 500-page romance book. Like I said, romance is my least read genre, so I'm really enjoying it. I need to finish it to prove that I'm out the slump. So I think I'm like 53% of the way in right now. That means we've got the whole we're gonna spend the whole afternoon reading. Like this is a long book, but again, loving it. It's the last one in the series, so I want to long it out a bit. I don't want it to end. I love Lauren Asher. So I'm gonna get done everything I need to do, then I'm gonna get reading and I'll keep you updated. I'm gonna take this one OUT later and probably listen to some of the audio, because I think I told you it's duet narration and I love those, so I think I'm going to listen to a bit while I do some stuff, and we'll see. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the camera. I am now 70% of the way into the book. I'm on page 362. I am having such a good time. I love them together. I love them both as individual characters. I feel like there's always so much depth to Lauren Asher's characters in the best way. Like, I just love how unique they all are. I love the little found family going on. Some of it is, you know, literal family, and some of it is found family, but I love all of it. I am just having such a good time. I don't really have anything else to say. It's a fun romance. It's got its deeper points. It's got fake dating, fake engagement. It's got the best start to it. So much fun, so unique. And I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it today. I mean, normally when I don't like a book, I got a lot to say, or if I like a book that's like a thriller, I can talk about plot twists. But when it comes to romance, I'm just having a fun, giggly little time. And that's what I need right now. I did it. I finished Love Arranged by Lauren Asher, and I'm going to rate this book 4 stars. I had such a good time with this book. I had such a good time with this series overall. It is just such a good book if you're looking for contemporary romance that has deep characters, deep love, deep emotions. Lauren Asher always writes mental health so well, especially it's always encouraged that the men go to therapy. No, obviously if they've got something wrong, then they go to therapy. If they've got something they're struggling with, then they go to therapy. But I love how well it is explained and talked about. I think that is something I really like in these books. Sad that this is over, but I can't wait to see what Lauren Asher's gonna do next, because I will be reading it. I think I can safely say now that I am out of my reading slump. I've officially read 3 books in this vlog. Well, finished 3 books, and I am eagerly waiting to pick up my next one, which I'm gonna film a reading vlog coming soon to you guys as soon as this one is wrapped up, because I've gotten that spark and motivation back and I'm just having such a good time. So that is where I'm going to leave today's video. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe, as I post new videos every single week. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!